What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys a killer squad. We got ourselves a Sneasler, Miraidon, and Shadow Rider Calyrex team for Regulation I. Yep, I know what you guys are thinking. This team seems OP, and it definitely is. It definitely is. Not only is Miraidon OP, Shadow Rider Calyrex is also OP, and Sneasler is very powerful, especially paired up next to Miraidon with these electric seeds, which is why I'm excited to use this team. Sneasler's got Unburdened to pair up with those electric seeds, and then on top of that, it's got a phenomenal moveset. Dire Claw, Close Combat, Toxic Spikes, which is actually becoming a part of the meta in Regulation I. It's weird, we're seeing a lot of like Galarian Weezings run it. And last but not least, Sneasler has Fake Out, so this thing is ready to roll. It can fake out opponents, it can deal big time damage, it can poison opponents, it just does it all. I'm super excited to be using Sneasler, haven't used it in a good bit, ready to rock out with it. Miraidon Calyrex, our restricted Pokemon, like we already mentioned. Miraidon with Hadron Engine and the Assault Vest, pretty standard moveset, and Calyrex with the Life Orb, Rock and Astral Barrage, Psychic, Encore, and Protect. Solid moveset all around. It can do big time damage. It can Encore. On top of that, it's got the Life Orb. It's Calyrex. Final three Pokemon on today's team: Chi-Yu, Tatsugiri, and Dondozo. Chi-Yu is phenomenal with the Choice Scarf, which is what we have today. Then we got the Tatsugiri and Dondozo combo. Everybody knows about that since Season 1 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This combo has been running rampant all over the meta, so really strong combo. We'll probably be using it in today's video. Guys, you want to rent the team for yourself? Rent the code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Sneasler in Regulation I. First match on its way for today's video, going up against Ice Rider Calyrex and Koraidon. Really strong Pokemon right there. This team kind of seems like it thrives with Trick Room, considering they have Farigiraf and Ursaluna on the squad as well. They also have Raichu and Urshifu, so they can actually do a lot of different things. I think leading potentially like Miraidon alongside with Sneasler is probably our best bet, because not only do they don't have terrain control, they do have a Fake Out user with Raichu, and the only way to stop our Fake Out would be with Farigiraf, right? Yeah. I like this. So Sneasler, Miraidon, get on over here. Get on over here. Gonna be our lead. We obviously have to bring in Shadow Rider Calyrex. Like, who wouldn't bring in Shadow Rider Calyrex? And then last but not least, probably just Chi-Yu here. I think we just get that Choice Scarf Pokemon in here, especially if they set the Sunlight with Koraidon. I mean, I'll just utilize it and just pop some Heat Waves, right? Give me no reason not to bring Chi-Yu. So the Don Dizzy and Tatsugiri combo in the back end. No Sushi Pokemon here. We'll try to use it in match number 2. We'll see how this one goes. Hopefully get this video started off with a big fat W. Would absolutely love it. But if you guys haven't known, they just announced a pre-order date for the Nintendo Switch 2. It's April 24th or 25th. I kind of forget at this point. But I'm super excited for it. I gotta rush. I gotta make sure I get a pre-order on that thing, because I want to do some day 1 Mario Kart content for you guys. Live streams, all that good stuff. I also got to get a new capture card, so I can actually utilize the Switch's hardware and give you guys better content. So I'm looking to upgrade some stuff for you guys, looking to get the Nintendo Switch 2, looking just to make better content for you guys. So hopefully you guys are excited for everything, especially with Legend ZA, because I know, come on, let's be honest here, all my fans are pretty much Pokemon fans. We all love Pokemon. Legend ZA comes out very, very soon, towards the end of the year, so I'm going to be definitely doing content on that. But they end up leading for Farigiraf with Miraidon here. I might just double down into this Koraidon here. I could honestly just go for Dire Claw, which I am going to do. And you know what? We're just going to go Fairy Terra into Dazzling Gleam. So I really don't want them getting off Trick Room, which could be a play for them. They could just be going into Protect and then maybe Trick Room with Farigiraf. So I think the damage of Dire Claw paired up with Fairy Terra, Electric Terrain, Miraidon, Dazzling Gleam should be able to finish off Farigiraf. So let's see what they want to do here. No, they're just going to stay on the field here. So there's that. Decent damage. Any status condition? No, we don't get a status condition. But he is going to go for close combat. And we're just going to be able to take out Miraidon here. Not Miraidon, Koraidon, which is good. And honestly, we might not be able to take out Farigiraf, which kind of stinks. I kind of don't like it. So Koraidon's dead to this. Farigiraf going to be able to soak it. And it's definitely pop a Trick Room. This is where things get a little scary, right? Not a little scary, like a lot scary. Yeah, right here. It's going to get out of hand, because now they could just go into Ice Rider Calyrex, and we're not sitting in that hot of a position here. We really aren't. We really aren't. Unless they don't go into Calyrex, which would be my favorite thing ever, but they're definitely going to go into it. Is this not Calyrex? It's got to be Calyrex. Yeah, I mean, How do we play this one? Because we have to waste out Trick Room turns, and if this thing just goes for a Glacial Lance, we pretty much just die out here, right? Because they can double down and get rid of Sneasler. Man. This is bad. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. It's really bad. We're gonna lose this match. Hot start for us, just picking up the KO with the Cry Down, but this Trick Room and this Calyrex is just gonna get out of hand. I don't have Terror type anymore. Yeah, no, this is bad. This is really bad. We can't really swap into anything here. My best bet would just be to like Dire Claw and hope that I can get like a Sleep Off here, and then maybe just like double down with Electro Drift here. But no, this is bad. This is terrible for us. This is terrible for us. Like, look at this. We already know what's happening here. He's just gonna rip up into me. If I can get this Electro Drift off, that'd be game. But we're not. We're just not simply gonna be able to get that off. He's gonna Glacial Lance here, pick up the KO into my Rhydon, and then for Griff, just gonna Psychic and KO Sneasler. Yeah, no, it's brutal. It's brutal. And then I can't really do anything with my next Pokemon because they have so many turns left in Trick Room. I'm just gonna Glacial Lance again. Say bye-bye to everybody. Cool. Hopefully Frigoraph like misses, something like that. What are you doing, Frigoraph? No, it's simple. I already said what was happening. There's the Psychic. Bye-bye Sneasler. We are screwed, man. We are screwed. I know you guys been here before in this position where you're just like, okay, you're looking at the field, you're like, oh my lord, this thing's gonna pick up a KO. And it's just gonna take away this match. That's exactly what's going on right here. That is exactly what's going on right here. Brutal. Brutal news for us. I can't even KO this Calyrex in one shot. The play would potentially just be to like double down into it, right? Best thing, Glacial Lance probably picking up KO. Snarl is our best bet here, so I am just gonna go for it. And I guess I'll just go for an Astral Barrage. It could protect, but it really doesn't help me. How many turns left in Trick Room? I have to be able to soak this turn, and then maybe go for double protect. But yeah, there's that, and that's just not good. That is just not good. Glacial Lance flying out here, and yeah, stand no chance. Zero, zippo, nothing. I should double down on the Frigoraph that first turn. I thought maybe the damage of Dire Claw with Dazzling would be enough to KO Frigoraph, but this Frigoraph was bulky, real bulky. We end up losing match number 1. I just Rider Calyrex getting the best of us. Match number 2 coming at you guys. This one should be easy, right? No restricted Pokemon. Actually, let's have some fun with this one. Let's not rock out with restricted Pokemon here. Actually, we might bring one. We're definitely going to go into Chi-Yu here. Actually, we're not going to bring any of them. Screw it. We're going to go Sneasler. We're going to go Chi-Yu here. We'll whip down Dizzy and Tatsugiri in the back end. I think that works well. Or I could honestly just go into, like, Chi-Yu and Dondozo here. Yeah, and then have Sneasler in with late game. Yeah. I like this. And then we'll have, Tatsugiri and Sneasler in for late game. Perfect. So you know what? Screw it. They don't got restricteds. I'm not bringing them restricted. They're probably sitting here like, dang, yo, Shadow Rider Calyrex gonna rip up into me. Nah. We're gonna have some fun today. I don't want an easy win, right? Because I could legit just go into Shadow Rider Calyrex and just Astral Barrage, pick up KO, Astral Barrage, pick up another KO, and then Astral Barrage win the game. Pretty simple for me. But instead, I'm gonna try out something a bit different here. Dondozo alongside with Chi-Yu here. Psychic type and a normal type Pokemon. I could just go into a Snarl, which might be my best bet here, just because I got a lot of speed, and I am going to end up doing that. You know what? We could just go for Body Press, try to chip up the damage. Blissey has so much HP. We're going to see how much damage we can actually do into this slot. But Snarl is going to chip up some damage, drop special attack. I know Gardevoir's special attack, and Blissey, on the other hand, I don't get to see too much Blissey, and this is where things get out of hand. Alright, we're going to start attacking Gardevoir next turn. Definitely going to start attacking Gardevoir next turn. Body Press flies, does great damage. Bye-bye, Blissey. Oh my lord. Get on out my face with that. Blissey's gone. And I might just want to hard swap Chi-Yu at this point and just wave crash this Gardevoir, right? Could be my play. Because I really don't need it setting up here and just, you know, doing what it's saying. It's +1 on special offense. It's even on the attack board. Or not attack board, special attack board. And we're gonna get Intimidate here. I still feel like a +1 Wave Crash could actually just KO him. So, you know what? I'm gonna Hard Swap into Tatsu here. And I'm just gonna Terastallize Grass. I could go for EQ. I don't have Wave Crash. That really hurts. You know, I guess we'll just go for EQ at this point. Let's go for EQ. I'll get my special defense boosted, all my other stats boosted here as well. And I wish I had Wave Crash, because I literally want to Wave Crash this Gardevoir, but EQ's fine. EQ's fine. We have Sneasler in the back end, which is great news for us. A little bit of sneezy action. And I'm bringing out Tatsugiri, baby. Commander! Commander! Luxray, dope Pokemon. Everyone loves Luxray. Did I Terastallize? I wanted to Terastallize. Okay, I did Terastallize. I was just making sure. I was like, I gotta be Grass type here. I gotta be Grass type. But Luxray is so sick. I know a lot of people are a fan of Luxrays. I'm waiting for the Pokemon Card Company to come out with like a cool illustration rare of Luxray, because I really want one. But no, they just like pick their favorites that are gonna make them the most money. It's just like, oh, come on. Give me some cool cards. But gonna end up dropping EQ, doing great damage across the board here. Moonblast actually going to miss this Chi-Yu slot. And he's going to go for that Volt Switch pivot, why I went into Grass typing. Perfect. So Dondozo is looking like he could just outbulk the competition here and be in a position to win this game, right? Looking real nice. Looking real pristine. It's looking real pristine right here. Salmon's going to fly out here. This is a little scary Pokemon. He is going to Intimidate me, so that's 2 Intimidators. Hate this game. Hate this game. So now I'm back even on the attack board. I do have Order Up, which honestly I do not know what. I think I'm going to boost defense here. Is that going to be my play? Definitely going to go for Order Up into this slot. Gardevoir, I'm not really too worried about you, considering you're not like Calm Mind boosting on the field now. Plus I have Sneasler in the back, and Sneasler can just outspeed one tappy, no problem. Let's see what Salamence wants to do here. It could have Air Slash. It could have Hurricane as well. Just a scary little customer, but like I said, I'm boosted on special defense right now, +2. I should be able to soak a couple shots. Should be able to soak up a couple shots. But yeah, back in the day, Dondozo used to be insanely OP. Like back in early Scarlet and Violet days, it was so OP. But he ended up having, what berry was that? The Haban berry. Never see that. It actually worked out perfectly. I do boost my defense here. Flamethrower's gonna launch here. Ah! Come on! That hurt, man! Flamethrower actually did a ridiculous amount of damage. Dondozo is going to go down. It's all good. Dondozo did his job, got some damage off. I wish it would have been able to get off another turn after that. But, yo, that Flamethrower hit like a truck. It hit like a truck. I have Tatsugiri on the field now. Get to bring out my Sneezy, baby. Come on now, Sneasler. I could fake out if I want to, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to rip a Draco Meteor, and I'm just going to go Dire Claw. No fake out needed. No fake out needed. Everybody wave bye-bye to Salamence. Bye, Salamence. Bye-bye. See you later. You too, Gardevoir. Gardevoir goes down. Salamence about to get hit by a bunch of meteors from the sky. Tatsugiri's sending it. Oh, did he dodge it? No. Okay, cool. I landed it. Awesome. Get it on out of here. The move is so dope. Especially if you guys ever played, like, I grew up on, like, the Game Boy Advance and the DS games. Draco Meteor looked so dope back in the day. Looked so dope back in the day. In Gen 4? Oh my lord. It looks so dope. I feel like all the moves look so much cooler back then. Like the old school Ice Beam. That noise is just so refreshing. It just scratches the brain the right way. But they end up canceling the match. Good for them. Good for them. I mean, they didn't want their Luxray to die. But I'm taking up this victory. No restricteds needed. We're sitting 1-1. Final match coming at you guys, going up against Regulation I Squad, which means we can bring back our Miraidon and Shadow Rider Calyrex. We are sitting 1-1. They got themselves a really powerful team with Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, their 2 restricted Pokemon, and then Rillaboom, and last but not least, they do have Iron Bundle. Now, Sneasler and Miraidon probably pretty good for us. I can always just like Volt Switch pivot out of here, but setting that Electric Training Kit and Electric Seeds is probably our best bet, so I am going to end up leading both of them. In the back end, we're just gonna go Chi-Yu and we're gonna have Shadow Rider Calyrex. I like it. I definitely like it. I gotta watch out for that Chi-Yu and Fluttermane lead, because if they lead both of them, they're just playing for fake outs. But I'm thinking of just Volt Switch pivoting my Miraidon turn 1, right? Probably my best bet. Most likely my best bet. I mean, with Electric Seeds, Sneasler really turns into an absolute unit, especially with Unburden, because he can outspeed that Fluttermane. Maybe not Booster Energy Fluttermane, but I can outspeed Fluttermane. And it might be able to outspeed Choice Scarf Chi-Yu. I would have to look at the speed stats. on the Sneasler first, but I don't know. Let's see what they want to do here. Let's see. I got a strong squad. They got a strong squad. This should be a good matchup here. Only problem is I gotta watch out for Rillaboom, which is why I might just full switch pivot right off the rip. Because they could hard swap in the Rillaboom, and then we can, pivot out, get going from there. But Ducklet, you see that little profile picture? It's just Ducklet. My boy Ducklet. Love it. They're gonna go Iron Bundle with Lunala here. So I could fake out the Iron Bundle. It could have Ghost Terror type. I could set up Toxic Spikes if I want to. I'm thinking just Volt Switch pivoting into that slot and maybe just throwing down Toxic Spikes. I think that might be my best option here. I get the Electric Seeds. They do have Moongeist Beam. They could have Dazzling Gleam. But Volt Switch pivoting, it's gotta be the play. It's gotta be the play. So I'm gonna set up the Toxic Spikes here instead of going for Fake Out, and I am just gonna Volt Switch pivot. And honestly, you could protect the Iron Bundle. Sure, we're still throwing it into that slot. I think you might even swap Iron Bundle into Rillaboom, to be honest. Maybe I should have made that read and just Dire Claw, but I'd rather get these Toxic Spikes going. So we'll see what Lunala wants to do. I'm hoping Lunala just protects. That'd be really nice. That'd be beautiful if Lunala just throws up a nice little shield. And we're going to see a Terra type right off the rip. Probably most likely Ghost into the Iron Bundle, right? Right? Yeah. Which is why I didn't want to Fake Out. So good call for me to go for Toxic Spikes. Volt Switch can still do good damage. You're probably Focus Sash on the Iron B, if I had to guess here. The Toxic Spikes do fly here. Got some spikes on the field, baby. A little bit of spikeage. Icy Wind's going to launch it. It's going to get some speed here. And good thing I'm Volt Switch pivoting. Sneasler might still be faster on the field, which could be really good. Dazzling Gleam's going to launch here. I was going to say I should soak decently well here. And Volt Switch is going to pivot us out of here and do a lot of damage. We KO the Iron Bundle, which is massive. And I get rid of their Terror type there as well, which I really like. So now I could just bring out Shadow Rider Calyrex. Probably my best bet, right? Could go Chi-Yu here as well. I'm trying to think of who they could potentially have here. It could be Koraidon comes out here. And if Koraidon comes out here, I mean, we can still just Astral Barrage and deal good damage. I'm with it. We're going into a Calyrex. Calyrex can come out here. They don't have Terror type on Lunala anymore, which is really good. We have Astral Barrage, which will be 4 times super effective. Probably just maybe KO it. I know it does have Shadow Shield, which is scary. But Astral Barrage is gonna rip. It's gonna rip. So there's that. I would think their final 2 Pokemon would be Rillaboom and Koraidon, right? Makes the most sense. Koraidon, because it's a restricted Pokemon. Rillaboom just to counter my terrain. But they're going to end up going into Koraidon, which I don't mind. They don't have Terror type. I'm ready to send things. Toxic Spike's going to poison. Lovely. That Toxic Spike's out here. We all love Toxic Spikes. And Orichalcum Pulse is going to burst onto the scene. So there's that. I think from here, we honestly just either Dire Claw or Close Combat. I think we Close Combat and double down into the slot. Because Astral Barrage is just going to do so much damage to Lunala. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just trying to get rid of this Koraidon. So, Close Combat, halves its HP. Defense is going to drop on the Sneasler. No big deal. It was pretty much one-tapped anyway. And Astral Barrage is going to launch. Can we KO Lunala? We know Koraidon's gone. Lunala, get it on out of here. Get him on out of here. It's going to be a quick, easy match number 3. And we're sweeping here. No problem. Actually, we might not sweep. Someone might kill my Sneasler, but I would think that they would want to just cancel this. I knew this team was going to be OP today. I knew it was. Match number 1 didn't go our way. That Ice Rider Calyrex got the best of us. But match number 2, match number 3, we killed it. Rillaboom's going to be the final Pokemon, and he's already poisoned. Toxic Spikes are so good. They're so good in Regulation Eye. They really are. You can just stall out really, really well. Especially with a team like this where you have Dondozo, Tatsugiri. It could be good. But Dire Claw is going to launch from us. We are just going to go for an Astral Barrage. That's going to be game. They're just going to cancel. Yep. 2-1 winning record for today's video. Killed it with this Sneasler squad. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Winning record on the channel. Sneasler, or I should say Electric Seed Sneasler, killed it today. Next time you ride on, you pop those seeds. This thing outspeeds with Unburden, and it can just do so much. We got Fake Out, Toxic Spikes, Dire Claw, Close Combat. So we can do big time damage. We can Fake Out. We can set up the Toxic Spikes. All that good stuff. We ride on Calyrex, 2 of the strongest restricted Pokemon on today's team, which is why this team was so strong. And then you had Chi-Yu, Dondozo, and Tatsugiri, just to fill everything out, make this team pretty much perfect. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positivity today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.